Hello, hello, hello. You must be the new house servant, yes? It's about time you got here. All the others arrived yesterday. No, don't bother explaining. When those who serve me fail to meet my expectations, there's no such thing as good reason. All I need from you is your assurance that it won't happen again. I trust you'll be punctual from this day forward, yes? Good. It seems that I severely underestimated how many servants it would take to manage my brand new mansion. I suppose that's thanks to all the fine art I've put into it. It all requires such delicate care to maintain. But before you get into all that, I think I should clear a few things up. The rest of the new hires had quite a few questions yesterday. Since you weren't here to hear them, it seems that it falls to me to make sure you're brought up to speed. So, to start things off, yes, I'm a Lamia. And yes, I am a noble, even though this is a predominantly human kingdom. Before I was a noble, I was an owner of a very successful trading caravan. It brought a great deal of wealth to this kingdom, so much so that I've settled into an early retirement. Your king offered me a title and a large piece of land. That should cover the basic questions. Now, on to your duties. As you already heard, this mansion is brand new. I needed something grander than what I was originally provided with. And naturally, it needs plenty of servants to keep it in acceptable condition. Unfortunately for you, the rest of the servants have already filled in the more specialized positions, which are also the best paying ones. I'm afraid that's the cost of tardiness. Instead, you'll be, well, I suppose you'll be doing whatever needs to be done at the moment. All the little things, cleaning, making the bed, assisting to other servants, and really anything else I order. Oh, not what you signed up for. Well, I don't know what you were promised, but I'm afraid that you quite literally did sign up for this. You were given a contract, yes? And you signed it? Well then, that's all there is to it. Honestly, I'm astonished that you didn't even bother to read a legally binding contract before giving your signature. Peasants, honestly. Leave? Oh no, you won't be going anywhere. Like I said, you signed that contract. I'm not going through the trouble of hiring someone else just because you suddenly got cold feet. Especially after arriving a day late. Frankly, this is all on you. How will I stop you? Oh, come now. Don't play these games. For starters, I have guards. You pass them on your way in. And if I really wanted to, I would be more than a match for you all on my own. Lamias are naturally powerful, and I've been careful not to allow my life of luxury to make me soft. But in the end, there's no need for that. I don't need to physically stop you from leaving. My true power doesn't lie with scales or swords, but with the knowledge and influence. I researched each applicant when I hired them. I know all about you. You're a humble little peasant, hoping to earn some extra money for your family. But you seem to forget that your family works for me. And I own the land they live on. All I have to do is write one letter, and you and your family will be homeless and jobless. And I'm sure a good little child like you wouldn't want to do that to them, would you? I'm impressed. No yelling, or crying, or running. I can see that you understand the position you're in. You're rather smart for a farmer's child, aren't you? Wonderful. You'll make an excellent servant yet. Well then, I suppose I'll put you to work. Follow me. Right in here. This is my office. As you can imagine, I've had quite a bit of work pile up while I was busy moving in. There's a great deal of paperwork involved in managing such a large piece of land. I'm probably going to have to spend the rest of the day catching up. But while I do, I want you to massage my coils. You heard me. I've been so active the last couple of days, slithering to and fro, making sure all my belongings ended up where they belonged. And that all the servants understood their duties. And I've been left terribly sore. And so you're going to massage every inch of my tail to release all the built-up stress. Oh, goodness, don't be bashful. Just think of it as one of the many tasks you'll have to perform in my employ. I wonder what else you'll have to do. Perhaps muck out the stables or clean in between all the tiles in the main hall. No comment? Well then, get to it. I'm not paying you to stand there and scowl at me. Amusing as it might be. That's not a bad start. You don't need to be so timid about it. Lamia's tail is mostly muscle, so you'll need to get in deep to loosen up all these knots. Don't worry. I don't expect a human peasant to be an expert masseuse. We'll have plenty of time to train you later. My. You certainly get absorbed in your work, don't you? You look rather adorable when you're concentrating like that. And to think, you're putting that much effort into such a task, even after the way I've treated you. I'd say you've passed my little test. Yes, indeed. I've been testing you ever since you arrived. I don't allow just anyone to work for me, and there's only so much I can learn about you from records. All the other servants were tested as well. I wanted to see how you would all react when I was at my worst. Who would grumble, who would lash out, who would run. Quite a few couldn't handle it. But you and a handful of others patiently endured my venomous tongue, and you will all be rewarded for it. Now, that isn't to say I won't be working you hard. I only expect the best from my employees. But you can be rest assured that I won't be resorting to insults and threats. Your family's home was never in danger, and you'll be able to profoundly improve their lifestyle with your earnings. Oh, but do keep on massaging. I was telling the truth about how sore I was. It feels heavenly to get all those kinks worked out. Part of me doesn't want you to stop. But you probably should get yourself acquainted with the mansion, and especially with the servants' quarters. Go ask another one of the servants to show you around. I would do it myself, but I really do need to catch up. If you finish before dark, come back to see me, and I'll see if there's anything else I would need for you to do for me. I look forward to your service. Farewell, until we next see each other.